Have you been training your butt off at the gym and not seeing results? Are you having a hard time losing that last 10 pounds or improving your performance? Or are you just feeling burnt out in general? If any of these sound like you, then keep watching. In this video, I'm going to be talking about heart rate variability, what it is, and how you can use it to optimize your workouts and your results. No matter if you are trying to lose weight or improve performance, HRV will not only help you progress quicker, but it will also make your workouts more enjoyable. If you are overtraining or just stressed out in general, you are probably stuck in a fight or flight state. This leads to elevated cortisol, and when you have high levels for long periods of time, this can affect your weight loss and other fitness results. I used to be someone with an all or nothing mentality. If I didn't finish my workout session exhausted, I kind of felt like it was a waste of time. When I started measuring my HRV, my workouts became more efficient. Now, I train less and progress quicker. Getting the results you want isn't about sticking to a strict and intense schedule. It is about training when you are at 100%, and that's when you're gonna get the best results. So if you wanna find out how to incorporate heart rate variability into your life, then keep watching. If you're new to my channel, my name's Kate. I'm a health coach, and I post videos on a high-fat, low-carb way of eating. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so if you wanna see more, make sure to click that subscribe button. Heart rate variability measures the space between your heartbeats when you are at rest. The variation between heartbeats indicates how imbalanced your sympathetic and parasympathetic systems are. These are also known as your fight or flight or rest and digest systems. More variation between heartbeats indicates a healthy, fit, and well-rested heart. More metronomic beats indicate a poorly functioning heart. Now, this may seem like I said it backwards. It may seem like it's the opposite of what you would expect, but I didn't mix it up. More variation is a better thing. And the reason this is a better thing is it means your heart is quicker to respond to environmental impacts and stressors. When it is beating more in rhythm, that means it is slower to react. While you're able to measure heart rate simply by feeling your pulse, it is impossible for you to tell heart rate variability this way because the changes can be milliseconds. To get a measurement, you need something that measures your heartbeat, like a heart rate monitor. This is a chest strap. And you also need to download an app on your phone. Now, if you don't have a heart rate monitor, don't worry, there is another way. The best one I have found is an app called 𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗗. This is available both for iPhones and for Android. No, this is not sponsored. I just really like this app. It is super cool because it actually just uses your phone camera to take your measurement. I will get into exactly how that works in just 1 second. So when taking a measurement, you always want to do it when you're at rest. So either lying down or seated, and you don't want to take it as soon as you sit down. You want to sit down and wait a couple minutes, just let your heart rate settle a little bit. Once you've been seated or lying down for several minutes, then you can begin. Simply press the start button, put your pointer finger over the camera, and then try to sit still. Make sure you're breathing normally, and try not to talk. It takes 1 to 2 minutes for the measurement to be complete. And I find that this is a good time just to sit and meditate. You're sitting still anyways, you don't want to move, you don't want to talk, you want your breathing to be normal. Yeah, just close your eyes, relax, and wait till the measurement's done. Now, when you first start tracking heart rate variability, it is important to establish a baseline. So try to take a measurement at the same time, in the same circumstances, every day for a week. The best time to do this is probably first thing in the morning. I used to do it when I was lying in bed, and that was okay, except I really don't like having my phone in the bedroom in the morning, and I found that after I took my measurement, I got sucked in by Instagram and would spend too much time just lying there scrolling. So I've started again charging my phone in my office, I will wake up, go to the washroom, do what I need to do, then I will come to my desk, sit down, wait a couple minutes, and then take my measurement. Getting this baseline is really important because this is what you are going to compare the rest of your results with. Okay, so I can't stress enough that results are highly individual. Don't compare your numbers with someone else's. Only compare your numbers with your baseline. Now, bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna get a little bit complicated, but I promise it is a lot easier than it might sound. So there are 2 other main parts to heart rate variability. There is low frequency power level that represents both your sympathetic and your parasympathetic systems. And then there is high frequency power level, which only represents your parasympathetic system. If your LF is high in comparison to your HF, this is a sign that you are stressed. If your HRV is lower than normal and your LF is higher, this is a sign of chronic stress. If your HRV is lower than normal and your LF is lower than normal, this is a sign of burnout. If your HRV is high and your HF is high in comparison to your LF, that means things are in good balance, you're looking good, and you are ready to go. Now, I really hope I didn't lose you at that part because a lot of the apps you can download interpret the results for you. Some apps will give you a score from 1 to 100. Welltory actually does a really good job of breaking it down. It tells you how stressed you are, how productive you're gonna be, what your energy levels are like. So unless you're really interested in interpreting your own results, you can pretty much ignore what I said before and just trust the app. Once you've established that baseline, you can continue to track when you wake up in the morning and use that measurement to plan your day. So for example, if you wake up and your HRV and your LF are low and you were planning on doing a workout that morning, it is probably a good idea to skip it. If you wake up and your readings are more favorable, then you know you are ready to go, you can give it your all, and you're gonna get the most out of your workout. You can also take measurements before and after a workout to tell how effective it was, or maybe you pushed yourself too hard. Also, as I said before, it can estimate how productive you're gonna be. And another thing to note is that these results may not necessarily line up with your emotions. You can be really happy and be really stressed and burnt out at the same time. And you can also be really sad and at peak productivity. Another interesting thing to note is that these same principles can be applied around meals. Ideally, you want to be eating when you are not stressed out at all and when your rest and digest system is dominant. This is just going to help with digesting your food. Now, I'm not suggesting that you track before every time you eat, and don't eat if you're stressed out. But just be aware that taking a couple deep breaths before you eat can help get you into that rest and digest state. Also, not watching TV or YouTube or playing on your phone, this also helps. If you have any questions about HRV or anything, leave them in the comment section down below. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it and to subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to share this video if you think it would help anyone that you know. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!